Hey guys, welcome to the weekly reading for the week of November 28th. This is going to be for all signs all the way from Aries to Pisces. Timestamps will be down below. They'll be available after the premiere. Thank you guys for being patient while I get this video out. It's coming out on Monday. Normally I try to do them on Sundays, but it's been it's been a lot. But yeah, things are going good otherwise. So hopefully they are going well with you too. But we are going to get some general messages, like I said. So take what resonates, obviously leave what leaves what does not in these, or leave the rest. As well, you guys can check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign, or anything else in your chart. Okay, so we are going to get started. We are going to start with Aries here. See what's going on for you guys. Let's see, Aries. What do you need to know for this week? We have this horse, which says modest fortitude. Okay, let's see. What is this about here for Aries? We have the moon, we have the 2 of swords, and the 4 of swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of wands. Okay, so you guys may need to take a bit of a rest here this week, Aries. Okay, so there's something about like maybe having to take a rest, take a break, but that doesn't mean that you are slowing down in the sense of like getting behind. Okay, so there's something around trusting your intuition here as well with the moon and the 2 of swords, like kind of getting out of your head and into the heart, trusting your intuition with something's kind of like calling you in a certain direction or to do something. Again, it could just be to rest, to take a break, kind of be more in your feminine energy this week. I feel like there's success here though. Like I feel like there's a sense of you building something, again, you working towards something here, but there could be this kind of burnout type of energy coming up here. So definitely being cautious of that. I feel like this will also help kind of clear the mind with the 2 of swords and the 4 of swords, okay? And allow you to kind of get the answers you need this week. So if you're feeling conflicted, mentally you're just not having that clarity, that clear clarity for yourself, then I feel like kind of taking a step back might be beneficial to kind of just like reground yourself and figure things out. But I do feel like you're going to be moving forward still. Like I don't feel like I said, even though you're slowing things down, it doesn't feel like you are not moving forward, because with this horse energy, it gives me the energy of like the knights, which is like, you know, that's taking action type of energy. So it just might be that, you know, you've probably had a lot of success in whatever you're working towards up until this point, and it's almost like recognizing that. And then when you recognize that, then you're going to be able to, you know, kind of give yourself a little bit of a break here. It's like you don't have to be on all the time, is what it feels like. So there's something here about trusting your intuition, getting in tune with your intuition as well. Again, if you're lacking any sense of clarity here, and that's going to help almost like move you forward, especially if you have a decision to make this week, or you're just, again, feeling like you're at kind of a crossroads, or that there's like this restriction. Yeah, I just feel like there's a sense of you needing to kind of take a break. I don't know how else to say it. But yeah, do something good for yourself. Do something that just makes you feel good, that's not attached to an outcome of something, if that makes sense. Because I feel like that's also going to help you as well. It's like focusing on other types of things. It might give you all of a sudden like a random aha moment when you're, you know, doing something else. This could be like, I'm gonna go hang out with friends because I haven't seen them in a while, and then all of a sudden you get this like business idea, or something somebody says, you know, triggers you to see something in a different perspective, you know? So, kind of an interesting message, but that's what's coming through for you, Aries. Let's move on here to Taurus. Let's see, Taurus. What do you need to know for this week? We have stagnation with the lizard here. Okay, interesting. What is this about for Taurus? I've been getting some interesting reads for you lately. What is this here? So we have the Eight of Wands. We also have the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, interesting. Something might be forcing you to kind of stop here. It feels like you've maybe you've been making a lot of progress, and then all of a sudden things might kind of come to a halt. There could be a situation that's ending here, one that you've been putting time and energy into. Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords. This also could be like a wound or a pattern that you kind of always find yourself in. The bottom of the deck, we have, the Seven of Swords. So I almost feel like something's happening this week, or maybe has happened, where again, you were maybe making some good progress here, and then all of a sudden something totally shifts. And you might feel, for some of you, you could feel a little bit like betrayed by this. I feel like it maybe with this Hierophant is definitely your energy, but I also feel like, so this is you, but it could also be that there's this sense of having to go back to the drawing board. Like, she's literally in a book. So you may have to kind of go back to the drawing board, or get some more information, get some more knowledge, or figure something out here around a situation. It's almost like trying to work through a crisis, you know what I mean? Like, not that it's just kind of more, it's kind of random. It almost feels like a Tower moment. However, with that being said, the only major arcana coming out here is your energies. So I feel like you've got this under control. Now your mind may also be heavily playing on you here. That could also be what this is. So if that story isn't going to resonate with you, of something like halting or something ending, this could be your creativity. If you find yourself caught up in the mind, your creativity might kind of slow down or stagnate, where maybe it was like you were super creative a couple weeks ago or a week ago, and then all of a sudden there's something that kind of gets you into this, like, you know, self-sabotaging, limiting belief type of energy, and which I feel like could be a pattern of yours. And so obviously taking a look at that, learning those lessons, gaining some insight and working through those things is going to be important. But also go back to like why you started something, or what is your belief around this? What do you value when it comes to this? And which is what made it important in the first place. So if you can maybe go back to those basics, that might help bring some of that creativity back. So interesting message, but it does feel like there could be some frustration, definitely. And you could be, even with the Seven of Swords, like strategizing, like, how do I get this to move forward again? How do I get out of this stagnation and this stagnant period? I think you're going to be able to figure this out with this Hierophant. You're going to be able to get this under control. You just might be kind of like a little blip on the path here. So nothing to really worry about. It could just be something just like a weird week, right? An off week, or again, a pattern that you need to take a look at that always continues to kind of creep up here for you. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Let's see. What does Gemini need to know? We have patience with the bobcat. All right, let's see. Gemini, what do we need to be patient about? I feel like you're waiting for the right time to move. Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so you could be kind of caught up in your head here. Six of Swords. Yeah, Six of Swords. We also have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, something's maybe moving slower than you want it to. That could be causing some stress. We have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like there's a situation you want to move towards, you want to go towards, you want to give and receive, you know, with this person, this situation. It could be a love situation. There's something just not moving fast enough for you here. And it is kind of bugging you a little bit with this Nine of Swords. I feel like this could also too, Mars is retrograde in your sign. So things just might feel, retrogrades allow us to kind of go back to the drawing board, but it can kind of feel like things are slowing down or we're not making as much progress. But that's usually just because we're reevaluating and revamping things. With that being said, there is a direction here, or a person, a situation that you want to move towards, that your heart is really drawn towards. If you feel, with the Six of Swords and the Knight of Cups, it's like you feel very connected to this situation, but again, it's moving slower, and you may have to maybe wait to kind of move forward, or wait to take action on whatever this is. You could be waiting for the right opportunity to show up for you to, it's like you're waiting for the sign to take an action here, to kind of be that bold and courageous version of yourself. Some of you are trying and it's just not working, and I almost feel like that's because you're going against, again, it's just like you're kind of pushing it and forcing it versus just like letting it naturally happen. So if you're pushing or forcing anything, I feel like there might need to be this like, okay, like let's just take a step back and just like chill for a moment, kind of collect ourselves here. Things will start to move forward here, possibly over the next, I mean, for some of you, and I feel like in a longer sense, like the next like month to 6 weeks, like 4 to 6 weeks, right? Some of you have already been in this energy though for a while. Like you maybe been in this energy for the last 4 to 6 weeks. We are going to be entering a new month this year, or this week. So, I mean, potentially as well through the month of December, like things are going to start to shift, or maybe when we enter December, things are going to start to feel like they're shifting here for you. But yeah, I feel like whatever you can do to kind of clear the brain, the kind of like overactive mind, if you want to kind of call it that, and just kind of allow yourself to be patient, or allow yourself to just accept the situation for what it is right now, and just that's going to create more ease in your life, but also in this situation, because I feel like you're almost creating more resistance because you want something to move forward so badly. So yeah, just taking your time and not forcing things, I feel like is the key this week here for you, Gemini. But that is what I got for you guys. All right, we're gonna move on to Cancer. Let's see, Cancer. We have trust in the invisible. I think this is a snail, yep. All right. So I almost feel like, especially for you, Cancer, it's asking you to trust your intuition a little bit on something here, like something you can't see right now. Or maybe you also don't have the proof that something's going to work or how it's going to go, and it's just asking you to have trust in this situation. But let's see what the tarot has. We have the Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. So the truth and the clarity is coming, okay? What you need to know in order to take action is coming. Some of you are being almost like called to not maybe move a whole lot, because there could be other people. Three of Pentacles usually is other people, collaborations, connections. So there could be something that needs to be communicated here, or between you and other people needs to happen before you can fully engage or fully move forward in something. I do feel like some of you could be kind of reserved on something if you are getting some sort of communication or some sort of action here from someone, or something, or like an opportunity, or just like the go ahead on something, or you're wanting to go ahead. It's almost with this Four of Pentacles and this Queen of Swords, like, because she's kind of closed off here, right? She's keeping her swords close to her chest. So you might be kind of holding back a little bit and not trusting. And I feel like it might be because you don't have the proof, you don't have what you feel you need in order to fully commit to the situation or fully say yes to the situation. I kind of feel like in a way you are open, but you're kind of reserved. Okay, like I feel like you do want to connect, you do want to collaborate, but there is kind of this what's the catch type of vibe here. So whether that's in relationship, or whether that's in career or whatever, you're kind of like, ooh, but what's the catch here? So trust your intuition for sure in order to be able to, the high priestess, the Queen of Swords here, she's both air and water, so she's good at making logical decisions, but also discerning her emotions and knowing when and where to use which ones, as well as her intuition. So this is you like doing that and connecting into that. Part of the reason you could be reserved is because it's coming in so quick or so out of the blue. Like it might just be so random and you're like, what the heck? And then it almost kind of like has you put your guard up for some reason. But you are being asked to trust. I think the biggest thing here though, Cancer, is like trust yourself. Trust that you are going to make the right decision no matter what comes up for you. And that if anything comes up, you're going to be able to get yourself out of it if you need to. You know what I mean? Like you're going to be able to deal with the situation as needed. So trust yourself in the situation as well as just trusting that things are, you know, that even though you can't see everything doesn't mean that this means that it's not a good situation, basically. Obviously, if you have your reservations, ask yourself why, you know, and ask the right questions. But yeah, trust yourself here, Cancer, in whatever this is. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. We are going to move on here to Leo. Let's see, Leo. What is going on for you, Leos? We have independence with the cat here. All right. Very Leo energy. Let's see. What's going on for Leo here this week? What do they need to know? Why is this coming up, this independence for Leo? We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Sun. There you are, Leo. Very independent. And we have this Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So some of you are exploring something here within yourself. This could be trying to find the answers to something that you might not be clear on with the Seven of Cups, okay? This could also just be trying to figure out, like, what path do I take? Where do I go next? What do I want to go do, right? This could also be, not that you are hyper independent or anything like that. This could also just be something that really only involves you, right? It's up to you to make this decision. It doesn't really involve maybe other people. So this could be like a business decision. Maybe it's a relationship decision and it doesn't involve family, friends, right? Something like that. Like there's a sense of like you kind of investigating with this Page of Swords around where you want your heart to go. Page of Cups, Nine of Cups, the Lovers. Yeah, you have a choice around, and then we have this Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You have a choice around what you want to bring to fruition here. What's your goal? What's your dream? What's the direction you see yourself going into, that you see yourself physically trying to manifest here? It's not up to other people. I feel like this is something only you can discern. Now, some of you are stepping into this power, like maybe you've already decided, you've already chosen the path, or you're going to be choosing or stepping into a path this week. Okay, that again, I just feel like it involves you. With this Sun and this independence energy, it's like it involves you and only you, and it's up to you to make this decision and to get the information you need to be able to move forward. As well, don't get distracted this week. If you are focused, like don't get distracted by shiny objects, shiny things. Make sure you kind of stay on task. Some of you will be very focused, but you may also find your mind is wandering, or there's kind of this Seven of Cups can be like an illusion. So you could be kind of getting wrapped up in just like other things that I just feel like don't maybe matter or aren't necessary for your growth or what you're trying to do this week or what you're trying to maybe achieve or work on or whatever. So some of you are trying to figure out the next thing, and others of you know the next thing, but it's a matter of like putting it into action and putting it into motion and moving forward with it. Regardless, it feels like you're kind of at the beginning stages with those two pages. But there is happiness here. There's excitement. There's you feeling good about this decision and it coming from a heart-centered space. So this looks nice here, Leo. I think you're going to get some clarity that you've been searching for, and you're going to be starting to feel really confident in yourself as well, and just like, yeah, secure within yourself, this feeling, this sense of independence. So I like that for you. We're going to move on. So let's move on to Virgo here. What does Virgo need to know for the week ahead? What does Virgo need to know? We have devotion with the sheep. Look at that little guy. Devotion. What is this about for Virgo this week? So you could just be really committing yourself to something this week. Maybe you're committing yourself to something this week in the sense of like saying yes to something, or you're just like working hard on something. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Pentacles flew right out. Two of Swords. And we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so some of you have an opportunity here that you're gonna have to choose. We have the Temperance. It's like, should I stay? Should I go? Some of you might be very devoted to something else already. So there's like kind of the old thing and then the new thing with the Eight of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like there's a couple things here. So there's like this choice around, do I stay or do I go? Or can I do both? With this Temperance energy. Temperance is about alchemizing things, bringing things together. Some of you might not be quite ready to leave something behind. However, or maybe you're going to kind of transition where you're still in the one thing, you start the new thing, you're kind of in both, and then you start to slowly transition out of the old. So there could be kind of some of that, but I almost feel like you're trying to figure this out and trying to figure out how you can make this work. The Temperance is alchemization. It's also like divine energy, right? It's divine timing, it's spiritual, right? Usually there's like an angel on this card in the traditional tarot. I do feel like you're starting to see with the Tower and the Ace of Swords here as well at the bottom of the deck, you're starting to see that there needs to be maybe a change made because you're not emotionally fulfilled with where you're at. But I almost feel like you feel this sense of obligation almost to stay somewhere, or like you're just not quite ready to like fully give it up, which is nothing wrong with that. So some of you might be trying to figure out, okay, well, how can I say yes and not fully leave something behind yet? Like you might be kind of like, how can I hold on to both? How can I make both things work in the short term until I figure out how I'm going to fully move into the other, or I just wait until I'm ready to walk away from this other thing. So it's like you got two things on the go here, but you are having to choose with this Two of Swords. You are having to kind of like choose how you're going to go about this, how you're going to make this work is kind of what it feels like. I feel like you already know you're going to take the new thing, but you're trying to see if you can get best of both worlds at this moment in time. It could be because this is brand new. You want to see how this pans out without fully walking away from the other thing, right? So that sense of security a little bit. But yeah, I feel like there's this choice that you're kind of weighing up here back and forth in your mind around, how do I get these two things to work together so that I don't have to fully walk away from one thing and step into this whole new thing. So kind of a specific message, but that's what I got for you, Virgo. Hopefully that resonates for you guys. If not, you can check out your other signs, obviously. All right, let's see. All right, Libra. Let's see what you're up to this week. What's going on for Libra this week? We have balance. What a Libran energy with the dragonfly. So, let's see. What is this about here for Libra? I kind of feel like this is like just your energy. Ooh, we got the Tower. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Strength card. So some of you are making a very bold decision this week, or there's like a big idea, a big epiphany. Tower, Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups about moving in a certain direction. This could also be about where you're going, not so much what you're leaving behind. Eight of Cups usually talks about leaving the past behind, leaving something behind that's emotionally unfulfilling. But it can also, like, it's indicating that you're going to the Ten of Cups, right? Like if you're walking away from the 8, you're going forward to the 9 and the 10 of Cups. So you might have this like big realization this week around where you're going, or the purpose of something in your path, okay? This is going to bring, whatever the situation is, whatever this big change is, you might have something happen in your life here as well, that it's almost like it's forcing you to move or to shift. You're required to have this sense of strength, yeah, to go to this 9 of Cups, like to go to this next level. And that in itself, I feel like is bringing in balance here for you. However, I also feel like this, again, this balance energy is you. Like this is just highlighting you in this situation as well. But I feel like there's this sense of like enlightenment. Like the Tower and the Ace of Swords is like epiphany, like a clarity, a truth, a sudden truth. Like it's quick, it's like a thought, right? It comes bang right into the head. So there's this realization, but I also feel like your intuition, it's almost like an intuitive hit a little bit that's coming in here, that's guiding you in this new direction. And you're just having to have that courage to go for that and to bring that into your life. So this could be literally about anything. It definitely has your emotions involved. However, mentally, I feel like there's a lot of clarity that you're receiving through this. It's like you're looking to level up because it's like where you're currently at has almost kind of like neutralized a little bit. Like it's just kind of like meh, you know, maybe a little bit boring for you or just very mundane. And you're looking for something more. It's like, what's that next goal, that next thing that I can reach? What's that next, you know, level? And it might come with a little bit of like recreation, right? Rebuilding a new foundation or starting fresh or that sort of thing. But I feel like you have the idea of what it is that you're going to do. So it's not like you're totally lost. If you've been lost, I almost feel like you're going to be getting the answer you need, which is going to bring some balance here back into your situation in your life. So I like this because it's like clarity, revelation, which is going to make you feel more stable, more secure as well. So I like it. That's what I got. These messages are coming through like really quick and easy. Hopefully they're making sense for you guys and they resonate and they're helpful. All right, we are going to move on here to Scorpio. Let's see, Scorpio. What do you guys need to know? We have curiosity with the raccoon. So what I heard was you're getting into something, kind of like a raccoon will like get into something. Now, I do feel though with this raccoon, like raccoons kind of like go through trash, or they can. What I'm getting off of that coming through is that like you may be exploring things or like looking into things that like aren't useful. Like it's just kind of like more so wasting your time. So I'm not sure what this would be about, but this would, I don't know, this could be like mindlessly scrolling on Instagram. This could be going down a rabbit hole when you have like other things more important that you need to finish or do, like procrastination type of energy. But let's see what that comes out in the tarot here for you, Scorpio. What is going on for Scorpio this week with this curiosity? I feel like the Devil card might pop out. I'm just going to say that just in case it does. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands. And we have Judgment. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. So, yeah, don't let anything distract you this week. I feel, with especially with this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords can be, it's mind, thoughts, energy. It's that mercurial energy. And it's Gemini energy, which Mars is in Gemini right now, and it's retrograde. So that can kind of get us a little scattered, or it can have us easily distracted and kind of off course here. Some of you could definitely be procrastinating. It's like, don't let something take you off course of your purpose, your path, what you're trying to achieve, you know, just where you're going. I feel like there's maybe a focus on finances or something here that you're maybe needing to just give attention to. So just make sure that you're not avoiding things is kind of what I'm getting. Nine of Wands, Judgment. Some of you could be really just, though, also exploring what you are working on. So if you're like, no, I'm not distracted, I'm not like, you know, I'm good. I just feel like this is you really persevering, you're really pushing and moving forward and exploring and following that calling with the Judgment card. Really kind of rising to the occasion. This could be something new as well that you're just putting a lot of energy and effort into. Like you all of a sudden got really curious about something and you're just kind of going down the rabbit hole and you're looking at this, that, and the other and all the different aspects of it and really getting all the different little details. I feel like your mind is busy this week. We do have the Moon here at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Pentacles is behind that. You might not see, there could be a potential in what it is that you're looking into or what it is that you're working on that maybe it's kind of hidden from you, this potential, this opportunity to maybe make something of this, to make money at this, to maybe it's like a hobby you're looking into. You don't realize you can make some money with it. There's something around this that you're maybe not fully seeing it, but I think you're not seeing this potential because you're still just like investigating. You're still just kind of exploring all the depths of it. You're kind of just all over the place, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, right? It kind of, sometimes, I know I'm sometimes like this, but I find like sometimes it's like I can kind of go down a rabbit hole of something new that I find super interesting and passionate. And like sometimes I'm learning like useless information, but it's giving me more information about that thing. And at the end of it, I'm kind of like, okay, I can now take what I need from it, you know? But I feel like for some of you, you might be kind of like, there might be a new potential here. And I feel like whatever you are supposed to be putting your energy into, which I feel like you'll know what that is, then you're doing the right thing. And if you're getting distracted, just make sure you come back onto that course. But you may find that your mind is really active this week, Scorpio. You might just find that you're very, you could also feel a little bit all over the place, but it's about kind of staying on track. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Hopefully that resonates. All right. We're going to move on to Saggies. Happy birthday, Saggies. Let's see. What's going on for you, Saggy? We have overcoming obstacles, beautiful. With this, the goat. Okay, so that's like Capricorn energy. So some of you may have Capricorn in your chart. It's obviously your sign beside you. Some of you could be on the cusp or something. Let's see. It doesn't have to be, but you could be. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Nine of Pentacles, beautiful. And we got the Two of Wands. Okay, so I feel like you're seeing the path forward. We do have the Death card. So something could have been cleared out of your pathway here, or there's just a sense of, you can see the horizon. That's what I keep kind of getting. Like Two of Wands is about seeing the future, moving forward, having a vision, but also planning, okay? I feel like you're seeing this now because there's been this transformation, there's been this change, possibly through Scorpio season, We did just have the new moon in your sign, so it could be a lot of different things that have been coming up for you. We just finished that eclipse season. And I almost feel like you're kind of like just, yeah, seeing the path forward. I feel like if you've been going through some struggles, some obstacles, things could kind of be clearing up for you a little bit here. I think you're starting to maybe explore a new world here or just move forward. You might find that you're having some progress. We do have the Nine of Pentacles here, so you're feeling confident, stable, secure, sufficient, right, in yourself. And I just feel like there's some of you may be seeing a new potential in a career situation or new potential in your finances, or maybe maybe you've gotten to this stable place financially and now you're starting to see forward or make a new plan or just restructure things a little bit. So I almost feel like you're over the challenge in whatever the situation was, like you're over that obstacle. You've cleared, like I said, that you've cleared that path for yourself to really step into this new world, step into this next thing. Some of you are manifesting new ideas, new things. Two of Wands is talking about like putting that intention out into the world. Behind the Death card, we actually do have the Magician. We also have the Two of Cups. So you could be trying to manifest something for yourself. Some of you, it could be love. However, others of you, I feel like this could just be something you want to connect with, something you want to create that is you know, connecting and co-creating together with yourself, and whatever this thing is as well. But yeah, I feel like I mean, we're in your season now, right? So you might just be feeling a little bit better. It's been the energy's been really heavy. So, I just feel like you're feeling like you finally have kind of like gotten out of the gate here a little bit, like you're finally moving forward in some aspect of your life, and it's like the energy is freed up for you. You could also get some communication around this as well with this Page of Swords. Some communication could come in that helps kind of set you free from this. It's like you've reached the mountain, you've overcome that challenge. So you did it, Sag. But that is what I got for you guys. Again, happy birthday. Hopefully that resonated for you. I will be doing another pick a card for you guys for your season. But let's see what is going on for Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for Cappies. Let's see. We have satisfaction with the little turtle here. So you're feeling very content. We have the Nine of Swords, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Some of you are looking for satisfaction. You could be dissatisfied, or you were not fulfilled here with this Four of Cups. Some of you, though, could also be, if things have been kind of moving slow a little bit for you here, I think things are going to speed up. Behind the Four of Cups, we do have this Knight of Pentacles, but in your spread, we have the Knight of Swords. So there's kind of this energy of things speeding up here for you. I think whatever this is, or this energy that you're moving into, is going to make you feel good with the Six of Cups and this satisfaction. Like, I think you're going to get some positive energy out of this. But there is stress here. A little bit of worry. Your brain could be really active at this time. I've been getting this for a few, sorry, I hit the camera. I've been getting this for a few signs. Especially with the Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords, you definitely could have like a lot of thoughts going on, a lot of ideas. You might not be sleeping well, okay? I don't really feel like there's anything bad going on here, though. I feel like you're actually feeling really good about things. And the other thing, too, with that speed piece, the turtle, the turtle moves slow. The turtle's not fast, obviously. Some of you were maybe in a comfortable space with things moving at a slower pace, and now things are going to speed up, and that might make you uncomfortable, which might bring in some stress. So if you're moving forward in something, or things are changing for you in somehow or some way, I feel like that could be maybe it's like the in-between, the transition, and you having to kind of adapt to the speed of things, the pace of things. You might feel very uncomfortable or out of a comfort zone a little bit, and that could also be kind of throwing you off. So there is a little bit of like comfortable with the way things used to be, but I do feel like things are moving forward regardless. You also could be very busy or have a lot going on this week. Like your schedule might feel really chaotic or really full. And some of you just want to spend time at home, or spend time with friends, or just like spend time relaxing, because you do need a break. So that is pretty much what I got for you, Capricorn. But I do feel like things are going to be moving forward. It's interesting because I almost feel like things have been moving slow, which has been comfortable, but you're not satisfied with it. Like you're not happy with it necessarily. It's comfortable, but you're not where you want to be. So there is a sense of not feeling satisfied, but then you're going to move forward. That makes you feel good, but it does bring some stress because it just like throws you off a little bit. That's kind of what's coming up here. So hopefully that resonates. But that's what I got for you, Capricorn. All right. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. What is going on for you guys this week? We have purification. All right, with Trout. What is this about? We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords and the Devil. Seven of Pentacles. Some of you are freeing yourself from something. You could be getting some good news or some help in a situation that's freeing you. I almost feel like you've been stuck at something, or stuck in something, or like you're being able to purify, or the word I'm getting is release yourself from some sort of restriction, a block even. You might have felt really like blocked. Some of you, I'm getting this is like a level, like so you feel like you've been at the same level for a while, and the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck makes me feel like you're going to be moving forward. There's going to be like a leveling up. You're moving to the next level here. We do also have this Wheel of Fortune at the bottom behind the Seven of Pentacles, which would indicate just some level of change. I feel like you're maybe coming out of a bit of a cycle here, or again, just this feeling of being in this continual state of restriction, or just like things aren't moving. You just kind of feel stuck. Almost like maybe you're plateauing at something, and I feel like that's going to shift. I do see you potentially, if there's other people involved, like you're getting help, or again, you're getting like good news, good communication with this Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, something that can help you and support you moving forward to kind of get you out of this funk or this situation that's kind of got you a little stuck. So I see things like, yeah, something kind of like allows you to kind of break free or break out of a situation that's like, yeah, hasn't really been moving here. And so that's why I feel like this purification to me is like a fresh start, feeling free, feeling released. What was the other word that was coming through there? Like cleansed. Some of you, if you're into energy work and stuff, getting an energy cleanse or doing an energy cleanse yourself would maybe be beneficial. You could also go see someone for this. Okay, but I feel like changes are coming, changes are happening. They're going to make you quite happy. Okay, 3 of Cups behind that Wheel of Fortune. We also have the Page of Pentacles. So again, good news. If your finances have felt kind of stuck, like I feel like you've been fine, but maybe your finances feel like they're not growing in some way, shape, or form. I almost feel like there could be something that comes in that changes that somehow. I'm not sure what that is, but it could be an idea, it could be communication, it could be a person, I don't know. But something's coming in to free you up. But that's what I got for you, Aquarius. So hopefully that resonates. All right. Let's see. We are going to move on to Pisces here. So let's see. What does Pisces need to know? Okay, we got the Ace of Swords, we got the Four of Swords, we got Justice here. Pisces. We also have Safety. Okay, I like this. Ooh. Got the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, Justice. We have this safety energy. So you're protected at this time. Something's working in your favor. Justice is like karma working out. All right, the scale's balancing. It's justice, right? Justice is coming in here for you. I also feel like your mind is going to be at ease. There's a lot of air energy. Some of you might have air in your chart. But there's a sense of protection here. And we do have the Nine of Pentacles. So something maybe, if you have anything legal going on, Justice, Ace of Swords, I feel like it's going to work in your favor. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to bring a sense of peace to you. Four of Swords for me sometimes is like a sense of peace. I also feel like it's going to financially benefit you in some way, shape, or form. It also could be like a new contract. It's something that brings like this sense of security to you, whatever this is. It's like, yeah, it's like it brings you a sense of security. Now, if it's not a thing that's like happening in your life, for some of you, this is like you just starting to feel safe somehow in your own energy. This could be balancing out like nervous system stuff is what I'm getting. Or just like balancing out the mind. So maybe doing like meditation or breath work or something like that. Like there's almost like this sense of you resting, rejuvenating, recovering, healing with this Four of Swords here that is supporting you and making you feel safe. It's making you feel grounded. It's making you feel secure. So if you've been doing that, I feel like this week you're going to feel really good. And like you're supporting yourself. The Nine of Pentacles is also an energy of like supporting yourself. Some of you, your resources are definitely growing or increasing or improving. With the Seven of Pentacles behind the Nine of Pentacles here. But I feel like there's a sense of peace here this week for you, Pisces, that you're going to maybe have a lot of insights, a lot of good ideas, a lot of clarity here. If there's any sort of contractual things, if you think about it, you're going to think of the right decision. You're going to be able to gain the clarity you need on what you should do in a situation. Like I just feel like you're in a good space to make decisions this week, and you're in a good space to feel secure and feel safe within yourself and your own comfort, your own environment, your own home. The Four of Swords here is a 4. So that also talks about stability. The fours are stability here. Some of you though, like 11, 11, 11, 1, 1, 1. I'm also getting for some reason. So like the Justice card is number 11. We have the Ace of Swords. And then this Four of Swords, it's making me think like each sword is a 1. I don't know why that's coming through, but I've never looked at it that way, but each sword is a 1. So like I'm getting 11, 11, 11, 1, 1, 11, anything like that. Like maybe you're seeing that a lot, okay? But you are definitely safe. You're definitely protected at this moment. And I feel like things are working in your favor. Whatever you're doing to balance out your own energy, keep doing it, because it's bringing you this sense of security within yourself where you're looking after that part of you. And so like other people, you don't have to worry about them as much because you're doing your own work. So kind of an interesting message here? Some of you, if you've been waiting on like news or something, or information or something coming to light, I feel like that's going to happen. If you've been waiting for the truth, some of you, like the truth is setting you free in the sense that like it's bringing you a sense of safety, a clarity. This is bringing you a sense of safety, okay, security. So yeah, I just feel like this is like a peaceful week for you in some way, somehow. But that is what I got for you, Pisces. And that's what the weekly reading is. So hopefully you guys got some good information, messages, guidance, insight out of this. I will be posting the December reads this week as well as the Sagittarius season. Pick a card. I do it for the sign of Sagittarius. I'm doing them for each season, for each sign. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart or you resonate with that energy, you can check it out. That'll be posted sometime probably this week. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing as always. Appreciate you all so much. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.